Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm recording this session. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know right now. I'll record and put on the YouTube. Otherwise, you can leave the meeting. It's your call. Okay, I'll assume that if you are agreeing with this, you'll be attending this meeting, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called PP and DT. I'm going to show one hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe that picture very carefully. Make sure you'll observe each and every corner of it. Okay. Then you'll get 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write the number of characters you have seen. Okay. What is their age? What is their mood? What is their gender? Age, whatever you're perceiving. Mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative mood, you can mark it as a minus. Positive, you can mark it as a plus. And neutral, you can mark it as a O. Some boards, they'll ask you to mark it as N. So I recommend you to listen to the officer who's going to brief you on that. Okay. Then the character's gender, it could be a male, you can mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize the gender, you can mark it as a P. Then you will get 3 minutes to write down the story. So total, you will get 4 minutes, 30 seconds to wind up your story. You're not supposed to describe the picture. You have to write the story around the picture. So what you have to write, what has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, and what could be the likely outcome of the picture. Means, okay, past, present, and future. And you have to encircle your hero or protagonist, write in a proper format, make a proper box in the left side. Okay, write an action, then start writing. Okay, anybody have any doubt as of now? Correct. Once I ask you, please put your pen down, means you have to put your pen down. You're not supposed to write anything after that. All good? क्या लिख रहा है गौरव?
सर सर्कल वगैरह ये बनाया सर.
तब से क्या कर रहा था? पुशअप लगाने हैं क्या?
नहीं सर, सॉरी.
जब मैं पूछता हूँ ना पुशअप लगाने हैं, तो बोलना है कि हाँ सर. लगा 20 पुशअप लगा. तूने ना कैसे बोला? फटाफट.
सर
जितनी जल्दी लगेगा उतनी जल्दी मैं सेशन स्टार्ट कर दूंगा. नहीं तो यार क्विक. बनी, तुम कहाँ थे 3 दिन? अनम्यूट कर अपने आप को.
सर 3 दिन तो नहीं, 2 दिन में भी. एक दिन तो ग्रुप ज्वाइन नहीं किया था, नोटिफिकेशन या समझ नहीं आया एक्चुअली. और दूसरे दिन सर आधे घंटे वेट किया 10 PM से, मुझे पता नहीं था 10:30 बजे स्टार्ट होगी, तो फिर मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया सर.
डालना चाहिए था ना.
एक्चुअली 10 PM लिखा हुआ तो सर आधे घंटे वेट किया, मुझे पता नहीं था, और जस्ट 10:31 में आ गया मैसेज.
तुमने पहले जो सेशन ज्वाइन किया था वो कितने बजे लेते थे हम? 9 बजे वाले में, 10 बजे वाले में ज्वाइन किया था? पहले जो किया था तुमने
10 बजे वाले में सर, पर उसकी कोई टाइमिंग फिक्स नहीं थी सर. कभी सुबह 6 बजे भी कह देते थे.
नहीं, वो तो मैं एक्स्ट्रा क्लास के लिए बोला था 6 बजे. मैंने आप रेगुलर क्लास को तो मैंने कभी डिस्टर्ब नहीं किया. 10 से 10:30 बजे लिंक भेजा है मैंने हमेशा. नॉट इवन अ सिंगल डे.
हाँ तो था 10 बजे अराउंड 10-15 ऐसे कुछ हो जाता था. हाँ
हाँ,
तो सर
10
वो
से
एक्चुअली
10:30
मिस अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गई थी.
हाँ, यू से
हाँ.
दैट, ब्लेम मी फॉर दैट. 10 से 10:30 का टाइमिंग देता हूँ, उसमें आपको आना है बीच में. ग्रुप में मैसेज डालना चाहिए भाई,
ओके
क्लासेस
सर.
देयर नॉट देयर.
ओके सर. ओके, सॉरी सर.
Okay, get ready with pen and paper, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please stop writing. Put your pen down. Now go through your story. I'm giving you 1 minute properly. Okay, fine. Stop it. Now just show me the story which you wrote in front of the camera. Everyone. Okay, Varun. Jayesh, where is the age of the other character? Why are you not writing the age? Anyone who missed the age?
Sorry, sir, I missed
Age,
it.
mood, gender. Age, see, anyone missed it? Okay, fine. Now do one thing, keep behind your back. It should not be your front. Maybe band ho, close ho, पीछे ही होनी चाहिए. Behind your ass, everyone. Quick, quick. Should not be in front. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next part is the narration part. Now, one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. And once the last person done with his or her story, you have to start a discussion. During the course of discussion, you have to come up with a common group story, and you have to select a one group leader who is going to narrate the group story. All clear? Anybody have any doubt with this? Okay. So the first will be Varun Rishi, second Amol, third Subhadeep, four Harshal, five Nikita, six Ankit, seven Jayesh, eight Deepender, nine Sai, 10 Anirudh, 11 Rabbani, 12 Gaurav, 13 Dheeraj, 14 Suraj, 15 Lakshya Dikshit. Once the Lakshya Dikshit, then with the story, you have to start a discussion. All clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, Varun, please start.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive two characters, one male, one female, and male name is Mohan. He is 35 years old, and his daughter named Sonakshi. He is 10 years old. Action of the story: going to fair. Mohan was a working as Mohan is a working scientist ICR, and he lives from Rampur. And his daughter pursuing 7th class. In start summer vacation, he in start summer vacation he go to the fair, but his father do not permission to fair, but his daughter tells about all friends are go to the fair, and his father do not permission, but he try again and again and convince him, and his father convinced his father convinced, and then he per- uh, then he got permission to the go to then he got permission to the fair, but one is choice is along with, and uh, and his daughter are very happy. Thank
Next.
you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I perceive two characters. One character is male, whose age between about 30 to 35 years, who is in positive mood, and a girl child. Other character is a girl child, whose age between about 5 years, which is in negative mood. Rakesh, who was on his way to office, sees that small girl child was playing on the road. She got hit by a bicycle. The girl child started to cry. So Rakesh consoles him and gives her first treatment and leaves her to her home. He also he also tells the girl's parents to take care of her. In this way, the girl child becomes and also girls take care of her while playing. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. In this picture, I have seen two characters, one male and one female. The male character whose age is between 30 to 35, mood is positive, and the female character age is between 7 to 9, whose mood is negative. Ram is an engineer. He has a beautiful daughter. One day, his daughter got punishment from the school for not doing her homework. So the teacher scolded him when he returned home. Her mother also heard about the for not doing homework, so she scolded him. She went to her father Ram. Ram also told him that not to tell lie about that. He previously saw that she was not doing homework. She was watching cartoon and told a lie. So he told her that not to tell lies, and also taught her a lesson about honesty. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown to us, I have seen two characters, one male and one child, and one girl child. The male is of 30 years of age and is in positive mode, and the girl child is of 5 years of age and is in neutral mode. The action of my story is finding the girl's parents. So Neeraj, who was 30 years old, was working as a software engineer in Pune. So one day while returning home, he found that a girl was crying in the garden of his society. Seeing this, he approached her and asked her, like, what is the situation? And he found out that she, without informing her parents, came out of her house. So, seeing this, he found out that without informing her parents, she came out of her house. Uh, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I have perceived two characters in this story, and the central character of my story is male Rohan. Of age 28, his mood is positive, and the action of my story is training physical activities. So Rohan is an employee in BLM Academy Haldwani and working as a PTI in this school. So he took her daughter in the park, nearby park, for the little physical training like running and little self-defense activities. So on the very first day, she got very tired and she was not very interested in the physical activities. So she started crying there, and he pacified the daughter and tell the benefits of the physical activities to the girl, as the girls are doing wonders in the field also. And he also tells that the girls are harder as the boys. So on the next day, she got also interested in the activities. She regularly comes to the ground and very much interested in the classes. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown to us, I perceive two characters, a male and a female child. The age of male is approx 30-year-old, who is in positive mood, and the age of female is approx 7 to 10 years old. She is in negative mood. The main protagonist of my story is Mr. Rohanlal, who is the father of the female child, which is shown to us in the picture named as Priya. One fine morning, both of them were on a morning walk, and suddenly Priya saw a shop and she started demanding chocolates to her father. Then Mr. Ronlal refused her to do so. Then she starts crying because she was the youngest child in his family and everyone loved her so much. So everyone offered her chocolate on the daily basis and she was the habitual of it. Then Mr. Ronlal was very tense because her tooth were start decaying. Then he refused her, and she started crying. So he informed so he give him warning, give her warning about the bad effect of the chocolates eating on the daily basis, and he tried to console her, and later on he offered her a juice, and she was very happy. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I perceived two characters in the picture. One is male, who is approximately 28 years of age, who is in neutral mood, and one is a little girl who is approximately of 6 to 7 years of age, who is in negative mood. And the action of my story is helping the girl to reach her home. Kishore is an employee in a cycle factory. One day when he was returning to home, he found a girl near the footpath. He found a girl crying near the footpath. He went to the girl and asked what is the situation, why she is crying. She told her he went out with her mother for walking, but unfortunately she lost her mother, and Kishore asked her address, tried to get her address from her, and tried to get the mobile number, but she was too little to tell her all the details. But Kishore helped her. Move here and there and asked the nearby persons that is anyone there who knows the address of her. But and one guy who is a neighbor of the girl found that and told her that she lives nearby my home, and get her to the home. Get her to the home, and yes, thank you.
Good evening, people. According to my perception, I perceive that there are two characters, one male and one female. Male is in positive character, and female is in neutral mood, and male is in positive mood. The theme of my story is doing daily exercise. Arjun, a 40-year-old male, used to took her daughter to the park for daily exercise. One day when she took her to the park for daily exercise, while running on the track, her daughter got hurt through the stone lying on the track. She started crying as her father already briefed her about the benefits of the daily exercise, doing daily exercise, but she was crying. So Arjun picked her up and tell her to not to cry, and pampered her. Soon after, her daughter stopped crying, and he also told him about that these mistakes and these lying on the lying stones are the part of the running. So she stopped crying, and they went back home happily. Thank you.
Gentlemen, from the picture, I perceive two characters. One female of negative mood of around 10 years of age. The other is male character of 30 years with a positive mood. Shalini, who is a 6th class student, who came out of school crying after seeing her father as she received a progress report. She got very less marks in all the subjects, as she was earlier in a regional medium school. Her father, after seeing Shalini crying, he explained her that it is common that she changed her medium of school, and he also convinced her that he will make her join in a tuition class. And later in the evening, he joined her in the tuition class. She started going to tuition regularly, and she started working hard. After a year, she received a progress report in the 7th class, and she stood first in the class, which gave a message that hard work and sincerity pays. Thank you.
As I perceived from the picture, there are two characters. One is male, age 35 years old, mood positive. Another is female, age 10 years old, mood negative. The action of my story is helping the girl child to find her parents. Ram, 35 years, who is my main character, is working in a Microsoft company. One day when he was going for a work, he saw a little girl crying on a road alone. So he immediately went to her. He asked her problem, that what happened. The girl told him that she had lost her parents and his way to home. So Ram immediately took her to nearby police station where they called her parents, and he also waited there. As soon as her parents arrived, her parents thanked Ram for his help and taking care of his girl. After that, Ram went to her office for work and reached there on time. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In this picture, I perceive there are two characters. One is male, another is female. A male is around 28 years old, and female is around 8 year to 9 years old. Both are one is in the positive mood and another is in negative mood. Rahul is a 28-year-old army officer who posted in JNK, and he got his annual vacation. He returned to home to meet their families and a beautiful child, especially girl, Reena. He spent 1 month happily. He played with her daughter well. But one day, Reena got the news that his father returned back to his duty, and he started crying. She started crying, but somehow Rahul able to convince her, able to motivate her, and able to convince that how the nation's duty is important. And finally, Reena understand the situation of his father and nation's priorities, and she able to see of her father happily, and how the and they Rahul went to his duty happily. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. The picture shown to us, I have perceived two characters. One is male and another is female. The age of the male character is 35 and the female character is 7 years. And the male is in the positive mood and the female is the negative mood. The action of my story is helping a poor girl to find her parents. My story goes like Rahul was coming back to his home after doing night duty in the company. While he was coming back, he saw a girl was crying on the footpath. He wanted to know the reasons, but the girl could not say anything. Later on, he inquired that the girl had lost her parents. So, but she was not saying anything. So, with the help of police, she put her details on the social media like Instagram and Facebook. Later on, the parents find out her child on the footpath with the help of the police, and they really appreciated the Rahul after that work. Thank you.
Hello friends, I have perceived two characters, one male age around 35 years and he's in positive mood, and one female age around 8 years and she is in negative mood. Action of my story is helping girl child to find her parents. Ram work in MNC, so one day on Sunday morning while walking nearby marketplace, he found that one girl is crying nearby footpath. So he asked the reason and she got very confused and separated from her parents. So he took her, pacified her, and with the help of nearby masjid and temple loudspeaker, he called her name and her parents' name, describe the characters and the dress of the girl. So after some time, he able to find her parents and handed over to her parents and want them to take care of her child and also to avoid any mishappenings. Also, he informed the traffic police to install the CCTVs in nearby chauras of the market. So in order to avoid any mishappenings. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I have pursued there are two characters. One is male and another is female. The male age is around 30 years and the female age is around 5 years. And the male age is positive and female age is negative. The action of my story is helping a small girl to finding their parents. Sanjay is a 30 years old male working as a software engineer in TCS company in Pune. So he regularly going to near garden. One day he saw one girl is crying. One girl is crying. Then he going towards girl and asking about her name and why she crying. Then she called. Her name is Preeti, and she is coming outside the garden. So firstly, he gives some chocolate and toffees like Kit Kat, Cadbury to her, and then she stopped crying. Then he going to inside the garden, finding the parents of the Preeti. Then Preeti with his parents going to her home and stay happily. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive two characters from the story. One is male and second is female. The male is around the age of 28-year-old with a positive mood, and the female, a little child with the age of 8 years and have a negative mood. Here was a girl whose name is Soumya, and she was cried because she wanted to go outside from the house in a COVID pandemic situation. So his father Mahesh got her and at the outside of the house and told her about the situation of the COVID pandemic, which is spread in the outside of the houses. So she cried because she wanted to go, and her father told her that she could bring some entertainment things and some delicious food at her home. So don't worry anything about it. So Soumya and her father Mahesh also aware him about the COVID pandemic situation and told her and also bring a sanitizing bottle and some masks for her family. Thank you. So guys, with a
Gentlemen,
healthy
as we
conversation.
can see,
Gentlemen, we can clearly see there were two characters, one male and one female.
Many of us made this.
The man is trying
Gentlemen,
to
as we have seen
the
that
story.
most of our stories
Lost her
around
parents.
nature.
Most of us
Man
made a story around
in
the,
which we can
And
the
the
girl
girl
child
child is hit
to
by
find her
bicycle.
parents.
A girl she got an
With the
saying
theme,
that the girl child
and
lost
the
and
male
the main
character
character
is
is there
Jack
to help
also
her.
also
Most of
uh,
them as well that the mother who
Definitely,
is
the girl
crying
child
that the
went
lost
lost
with
that
her
he is
man
parents
trying
to
to get the mother of the
cricket, and she
daughter,
got lost.
and he is
to the
he
home.
has
She is
gone
crying
into the
nearby
garden
footpath.
area
female
because of the
character
Man
cleaning
help
because of the physical
tight
fatigue.
find her parents.
Because of
female
because
character
of the
wanted to
cleaning
go
and she
outside
got
the house,
tired
so
and
We can
later
find
she
that
got
take care
father
of
we
it.
have
informed
found
that
the
she
Story
fainted
theme
because
is
of the
helping
cleaning.
small
Parents
girls.
advises the girl
From
child
injuries
that
we
to
learned. So
parents.
he
take
I
care
learned
agree
the
with
lesson
Most
Anirudh.
of
and
us
the
made around
surrounding
helping the girl child to find parents.
Impartial Anirudh and
Just
Jay.
Yes,
around
I
it.
agree with
Our
Anirudh.
story related to the helping
Okay,
small girl. So we can go with helping
okay,
small girl to
okay, fine. Gentlemen, rejoin the session from the same link again. The session is about to expire. Join quickly, okay? Please fire discussion.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen,
guys
we
all are
can
agree.
see
There are
Made a story around
This
lost
is a
find
see
her
Somebody
parents.
found her
small girl child
to
is
police
crying.
station
And
to
Story
stop.
around
report
it.
his
Reasons
parents.
and
This is the whole story I
and
concluded.
she
Find her parents.
advises because she got some injuries to her
But she left
that
there in the
I
garden and she lost her
don't
parents.
Good
We
story.
can go with the theme that the
I
father
think
took her daughter in
the
the
most
garden
of
area to
the
practice
and also advises the parents
the
to
theme
Gentlemen,
of the
after
protect
story
hearing
to
all the
from
finding
stories,
the
as majority
parents
of
of
us
the
say
small
that
also
there is
girl.
a girl child who is crying and there is a male character who
But
is
Girl
going to
child
help
despite
is
of
her.
that,
crying
And
Yeah,
and
main
definitely,
theme is
majority
we
of
can
us
add
know.
this point that the father took her daughter in the
As we can take this
practice
as a
in the
common theme
garden
of our
area.
story, the girl child to find her
that
Is
parents.
the
everyone
theme
main
of
ready with
character lost her daughter.
that the girl is lost
All
and
are agree for the
take
same
the
theme. We can
helping
continue
the small girl
So the
to
after
finding the
with the
everyone
story.
who's want to go to can start the story.
Gestures we are able to see in
most
the
of
picture that
the
we see that the
candidates
man
are
is
girl
saying
child
something
is
to the girl, so we can consider that while the
girl is
is
crying
everyone
and
parents
agree
are
with
helping to
that
the
the girl
girl
is lost and
to
the man
finding
is
their
trying to
parents.
help her?
Gentlemen, as we have
Because
seen
of
that
the
most of
after
our
got
story
hit
is
by a
on similar
bicycle.
in
of
nature,
the
we
road,
can make
the
our
girl
group
who
story
got
like
lost
in
on the
such a
road,
manner that
all want to go
a
with the
girl
main
child
character
lost his
or go
parents,
over to
who is
anything. So the
Why
theme
we
of
maybe in
theme I
a
think
in the
is
park
story
and
like
etc.
one
public places.
Always go with the the girl child is lost and
try to find her,
the male is
find
trying
her
to help her.
parents.
We can add some points like
So we can
add
add
points like he
we can
took
add
help
both
from
the
the
themes
police,
together. We can
Can
add both
add
the themes
help
together
from the
that
social
she
media, and also
advises
he
for
help
stopping
who
girls
came in
crying.
the garden
He
to want
gives
to
police
see
and
the
some
parents for a
Cadbury and
session
chocolates
only.
to the small girl.
Then
I
we can
think we
decide
should
that
go with the theme that she came in
because
the
the girl
garden
was
practice And the parents were not came in the garden. First team is there and Mel has the house.
At that point also,
We can combine both the things.
Okay, Nikita, we can add this point to our common story.
this
Like,
point also that she
Okay,
came
gentlemen,
with her mother.
we can
character
make our group story in
Over
which
the practice
we can
round,
consider
that
that the girl
suddenly
child
he
lost
lost
his parents and the man is trying to
because
In
she
spite
has
of
gone
losing her parents, we can add that she
her
came in the
parents.
garden for the practice of her taekwondo course or something.
okay,
And
we can add this point. We can add
we
this.
can add that point.
some points like
With her mother at the garden,
His mother
but suddenly he lost
for yoga and other things.
male.
While her mother is doing yoga, she got misplaced and got separated from her mother, and she started crying.
Girl child, how
Our
can
main
we
character, while
yoga
walking on the road, she
the
found that she is crying. She
central
asked her.
character.
Gentlemen,
The story should revolve around the central character.
Our main character is
Gentlemen, first
helping
of
her
all,
to
we
find her
have
mother,
to ask
and
from the
she
children
wants the
the
mother to
information
take
related
care
of
of
where
her child.
she is
We
from
should
and
go like that. The girl came
We
for
can
her
add that
classes
also that
regularly on the garden. After the classes get over, she was looking for her parents but started crying because the parents didn't came in the garden. So the men reached the girl and asked her why.
Okay, stop it, please. Okay, so let me divide the group into two. So group one will be Lakshay, Jayesh, Suraj, Deepender, Subhadeep, Amol, and Ankit Yadav. All are in group one. Lakshay, Suraj, Deepender, Jayesh, Subhadeep, Amol, Ankit Yadav are in group one. Rest are in group. Okay, so group two, please start your discussion. Group one, keep quiet.
As we can
So
see
most
from
of us
the
made our
everyone,
we can add both the thing in our own story in one
as we
story.
have seen the picture and discussed and heard the all of our
Our
story
main
that
character on
girl
The
child
second character
lost
the men in the story, and we are
lost her
considering that the
parents,
found that
girl
one
came
child
to
is
the
crying
garden for
for
the
the
regular
crying.
classes,
helping
for the yoga sessions or for the
find
taekwondo classes. And after the class got
On
over, she
inquiring, he
waited
found
for her
that
parents, but
girl went with her mother to the nearby park to do some yoga and exercises. So after that, she got misplaced and started crying in nearby footpath. So our main
gentlemen,
character helped the
we can add that she came to the classes in the garden and she waited there
both
for
the
her
thing in
mother,
one
but
thing.
her mother didn't reach. On the time that she started crying.
it should be appropriate. The girl was told that she lost. She lost her way.
We can say that instead
The
of
male child helped her.
discussing all these
Is it
things, we can say
or
that without
everyone
informing the parents.
firstly we have guys firstly we have to ask the girl child that he is around the age of 8 and 9. We can ask her that where is she is from and what is the name of her parents and etc.
Also, you
And
can
then
ask
we
us the
can
contact
make an
details of our
arrangement.
parents.
We can
Then
also say
we
that
can make an arrangement like
as a coach.
and he scene of the
After the classes got over, she waited there and she started crying. The coach went to her and he wants to know the reason. So the girl told that her parents are not there. So he directly called to her parents and the girl dropped to her home. We can consider the men as a coach.
yeah, we can consider
During the
if she is not able to then we take another kind of mediums like a
So
speaker announcement
the
etc.
central character would be the men.
She doesn't know the way of his home. That's why she is crying because she doesn't know her way to home. After that,
As we are considering the men as a coach, so definitely, so Anirudh, definitely, as we are considering the men as a coach, so definitely he would be having the number of the parents, so he directly called to the parents and the girl child would be dropped to her.
Yes, we can also say that the girl child give the parents number and he waited for her parents to come. After his parents come, the parents thanked Ram or the male character for
Or
his
the
help.
girl reaches the home safely. Yeah, the girl reaches the home safely.
And reaches the home after that.
So if we are making the man as the coach, so how he got the number
So
of
finally
parents?
we can make our group story like that a girl who lost.
Coach can be a stranger. He can be a stranger.
Okay, gentlemen, we can make our story in such a manner that
the regular classes in the garden.
The main thing.
So definitely the coach would be having the number of
if
the
she is
parents.
coming for regular classes,
okay,
so why she is crying?
She waiting for the parents, but the parents didn't reach there on the right time, so started weeping.
because he's known the place when he consider as a fair, go to the
But it
parents
is
to a
not look
fair,
like a
and he
classes
knows the
area. It is
parents.
more look like a footpath or
We have to conclude
road.
quickly.
Nahin, it
And
seems to be a garden
and
area.
when he
It is
come
Okay,
to
not
a
look
okay,
like
fair
a
okay.
garden area. It is a permanent
and
Deepika, we
friends of
can
the
see that
road.
park.
the girl was playing in the garden. She lost the way, and after she lost her
Yes.
way, after that the male character come and asked her about the problem, and she told him that she lost her way. And Ram, who is the male character, took her parents' number, called them, and when her parents came, and her parents thanked Ram for his help and
Generally,
taking care of her child. And after
the
that,
kid
he
So
went
doesn't
if it
know
is
to his
the
garden
home.
number
area,
of
we can
their
say that
parents.
Morning,
we have
morning.
called her
But this
parents.
Clearly,
girl
If it is
seems
a
to
male,
be
we
7,
can
8
say that
years,
we
so
announce
she
the
knows the
mic.
number.
Yes, I agree that girl seems to be 8 or 7 to 8 years, and male should be
So
around
she definitely will
30,
know the number.
Okay,
30, 35
gentlemen,
age.
we can. Okay, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, we have to
We
get
can make
clarity
our
if
we
if
can.
we called her their parents on the phone, or if he had announced on a mic. If it is Mela, he would have announced on a mic. If it is a garden, then he would call her parents if she is having a number.
So
Okay,
what
gentlemen.
the theme
We
would
can
be?
also
The
we can
theme
also
would be.
made
As we
a
have
story
combined
like
both the
this.
stories and we have chosen
See
garden, we
see
can
with
say that he had taken
with
number
her
of the
mother
girl's
gone
parents
to the
and
park to
called them.
play some games or to do yoga, and while her mother is doing yoga, she got misplaced, and our main character find the girl nearby footpath crying, and then
He's come to
he
So
took
definitely
the
if her
girl to
mother
Then
is
he
in the
took the
town,
girl's
so
parents'
she
numbers
also
and he called them.
It
would be searching her
is
daughter.
Informed them.
while her mother is doing meditation, she got misplaced because
Correct.
she is playing with other friends,
These
I think
activities could be done by the
and
daughter
she
only.
moved to
So
somewhere else.
Dhiraj, as majority of us
No,
saying that the girl was playing alone in the park and she lost her way. I think it's a most appropriate story, as most of the guys
Correct.
are working on this
So
theme. So it should be the common theme. Are everybody agreed
Yes.
on it?
Yes.
playing alone is for a
uh,
girl of
Playing
7 to 8
in
years
a
is
nearby
difficult,
park.
park
Playing
to
in
the
a
use
nearby
of
park. Playing in
their
a nearby park. After
and
playing, she lost the way.
Okay, fine. Now, group one, please start a discussion from where the people left. Start. Wait.
Gentlemen, as
The
per the
common
sharing
story
We
like
can
the
say
girl is
that
lost
majority
and
of us
Ram is the main character of the story. He
we
found
believe
it.
that the
so
girl
he
Went her with her parents.
lost her mother, and the male character is trying to help her with
the main character
help
on his way to
to find
office
the home,
that
find her home.
a girl
The
child
girl
was
was
playing
in the garden, and it became evening turn, so she can't find her way.
of the
And
surrounding.
when
The
Ram was
girl
coming
child
from her
got
office,
hit by a bicycle.
he found the girl and
Yeah,
went with her
definitely we
parents
can
and
add that
She
also.
got some injury to her
The main
knee.
character is coming from his
Okay,
office
she
and found the
started
girl is
crying.
crying,
Common
and
theme of this girl is helping small girls
Also, her
for finding their parents and
He just make it a story
and the
like
male
that. A
character
friend in a COVID pandemic situation who got so far, who wanted to go outside from the house, and she go so far from the house and forget her
I
address.
think
And
she
one
is
person
going
who
in the
totally
garden
who
with her
I think
mother.
in
Then he
the
lost.
corona situation, her parents will not let her go alone
because
or something. So
child
let us
totally
come to
agree
a
with
I
point
agree
like
with Subhadeep.
because of pain
Yes,
he
yes.
wanted
as
to
she
go
got
outside from the house.
injured by a
That's why he
bicycle.
just missed her address. If parents just let him go, let her go, then why should he just miss her house? Her address in a
I think
COVID.
let's make the
I
story
think
simple.
because
She
she
was
lost her
playing in the
because she
garden and
is
it
too
began
young
evening and
that
dark. She
he can
lost her
Theme
way,
of
and
the
Ram is the
story
main
is
character of the story who was returning from the office. The girl knew her. He lived nearby her house, so he went with her parents and informed.
I think the theme of the
I
story
think
is
everyone agree with that
helping
because of
small
the
pain
girls
theme that the
for
girl is
finding
lost.
their
bicycle
Is
parents.
everyone agree
And
with
she
that?
forget her address. We just make it a story
All
like
are
and
agree
the
with
male
the girl is
character
lost
Is
and
ag-
consoles
is
the girl
everyone
child
agree
child
with the
and
theme
gives
that the
finding
her
girl
their
is lost?
parents in the
first
garden.
aid treatment and leaves her home.
Girl is
yes,
lost in the
totally
garden
agree with
and
Rahul. We
main
just make it a
character
story
is
like that. A
finding
girl
their parents.
Yeah, we
who
can
wanted
add
to
that
go outside
point.
from
She
the
also
house,
get
and
injured over
after
the
some
footpath
time
and
got so far
crying
from the
there.
house and forget her
Yes,
address.
I am agree with
One
you.
person who made
As
her.
she is a small child, so she was unaware of the surrounding. So she got hit by a bicycle while enjoying tea.
Not
This
getting
can
hit
be the
we
theme.
can't. We cannot lose the 1 point from the story, guys. We just made a story like that. A little girl who wanted to go from outside of the house,
little girl
and
going to the
at a
park with her
meantime he
mother.
got so
Lakshay,
far
your
from the
your
house.
theme is totally different. You should have to consider with
Because
the other stories also.
they
Your
should
theme is
keep
totally
her
different,
rights
Lakshay.
Because of the some
at the
Guys, we
home.
have to
Completely
discuss
agree with
Because
your
common
story.
majority
story.
of majority of us
Majority
thinking
of
that the
majority of
girl is
person
lost
guys, I
over
agree
the
with you.
footpath.
girl is
We
lost
can
with
also
the
we can
and
also
her
add the
mother
point of
is
Amol that
We
she
can,
got injured
Guys,
by the
completely agree with
bicycle.
you. I just want to
Yes, yes,
I
because
have one
as
point
a
to you
small
guys.
child,
In front
every
of you,
small child
I just want to
Riyan
enjoys
said
playing
a
to
girl who wanted to
whenever
go
of the surrounding.
outside from the house, and in the meantime he got so far from the house. At a meantime, he got by a good person because he was crying. She don't know her address about it. I totally agree with you.
No, Lakshya, we
Please
cannot
make
go
a
with your.
story and consider.
Don't think
It is the
that
moral
because
duty of
as
the
a small
parents to
child,
keep their
no one
child,
likes to play away
keep
from
their
the
child
home.
in the home during the pandemic. You are saying that there is
So
a
we can
condition.
No,
an
no, no, no,
accident, a
no,
small
Ankit, I don't
accident.
say it in a pandemic manner. I just compromise with my story. I have to say one thing. A girl who wanted to go outside from the house, and in a meantime, he got so far from
with
the
her
house. He
mother.
got
I think with her
If
mother,
the
she is
surrounding
going to the
is
garden.
outside,
No,
in
we
a
can
we
go
We
picture.
with
cannot
can
the
add
parents.
that
There
point
is no
also
one,
if
no
she
one, no
wants
one
to
who
get
can consider about it.
out of
Who
the
was
home in the
playing
pandemic
near the park
situation.
and she
So
think
just
her
skipped a
mom get her
bicycle and start
to the
babysit.
garden.
open place.
Okay, please stop it. Now I'm giving you one last minute to everyone. Discuss amongst and come to the common story.
Gentlemen, as per the scenario,
So the theme would be of the story that's helping a girl child, and the child character of a story is male,
Should be the only
as
girl lost in the home.
he is considering all the activities in the story. So while the girl
No
comes
parents
to
is
daily in the evening time,
irresponsible that
Gentlemen, according to
girl
me, that
comes
all
evening
of
time
our
in the
story
garden
is
Can be the
as
surrounding
story
around the
that
lost
the girl
child.
was
to
lost
start
and he was playing in the
the
Lost
garden in the
girl
evening.
is get
started
separated
evening there.
from
So
her
he
parents,
While
he
planning from
and
considered
home,
it in such a
Rahul
way
is
that
a
he knew
unknown
he
person
got
who is
to
he
trying
got
cut
to
to
her
her
help
parents
her
and
parents.
get
Now the
back
thing
their
that
parents.
his
the
destiny.
girl child.
playing in the different parks, and she after some time she able to find the
I just
parents
say
and
one thing. If a girl lost
Majority of
there
the
for
people came up with the story that the girl went out with her
Gentlemen, we
parents
can
and
make our Guruku story in such a manner in which a girl who gets separated from her parents while he playing in the park,
Yeah, considering that the central
and
character
a
of the
unknown
story
person
Like
Rahul
that,
who is trying to
the
help
male
to
character is
get
more
her parents
concerned
back
about the
and
girl
able
child's
to
issue.
send her
We can add on your
to
point.
the
home
last the
happily.
girl comes to evening time
Guys, it's the story that the girl was lost and it was
gentlemen, we
evening
are done with the story.
and she was
Gentlemen,
waiting for
So
going
obviously
all of
and
our
Ram
story is
worked in
in
the MNC
a
while
same
his office
manner,
took her to
so
a
we
Sunday
can
morning
make
while
our
scrolling
Guruku
on the
story in a such
nearby
a
road,
way
he found that
that
one
a
girl is
girl got
crying nearby,
separated
and
from their
on inquiring,
parents,
he found
and
that
an
the
unknown person
he
who is
went
at the
helping
last
to
of
to
the
the
We
park
can
story,
of
we
his
take
parents
see
who are
majority
that
of
doing
the
the
people
girl was
came up
meditation and
with
separated
the
yoga.
from
story
her
went out
He
with
got
brother
her
or
by
parents.
lost in the
different
house.
means.
Did the man
And
know
an unknown
what to do
person
the
took
gender?
number from the girl and she
Please stop
just
it.
called her
despite the
parents
girl
and
and
Ram,
If the
they
single
I
were
would
if the
like to
girl is
fine,
nominate.
fine, fine.
and she wants
Okay, fine. Now tell me who's your group leader.
sir, I think Anirudh should take it.
Sir, I also would like to nominate Anirudh. Sir.
All agree with Anirudh?
Yes.
Okay, tell me who's your group leader first.
Anirudh, sir.
Okay, all agree with Anirudh. Anyone who's not agree with Anirudh? Who all are not agree with Anirudh? Okay, raise your hand. Those are agree with Anirudh. Quick one. Okay. Okay, fine. Everyone. Okay, Anirudh, please give the group story. Start.
Thank you, gentlemen. As we can perceive from the picture, there are two characters. One is male, age 35 years old, mood positive, and another is female, age 10 years old. The action of our story is helping the girl child to find her parents. One day, when Ram, who is the main character, going to his office, and there was a little girl who was while she was playing in a park, she lost her way and gets a little bit of injury, and she was crying. Ram immediately saw her crying. So Ram went to her and asked about her problem. He saw that she got injured. So he gave some first aid to her and asked her about the problem. She said that she lost her way to home. So Ram immediately take number from her and call her parents. He waited for her parents. When her parents came, her parents thanked Ram for his help and taking care of her little girl. After that, Ram goes to his office and reached there on time. Thank you.
All agree? So it was his story or it's a group story?
Yes, sir. We are agree, and it's a group story.
Yes,
Group
sir, it's a
story.
group story.
Okay, I think it was fine. Okay.